Hey, what's up guys? Toogie here, back again, episode 3 of Matthews versus Laine, and I want to cover a couple of things before we get into today's games. First up, the result of the poll from the last episode. You guys voted in favor of getting a 7.5k pack for every rage quit and every debut goal. And while I have to admit, I think maybe the debut goal is a bit too much, we will get packs for the rage quits. However, I'm not going to go back and retroactively reward us for previous rage quits. It's just from this point on, we will get those packs. The reason I'm a bit uncertain about the debut goal, we already have a lot of upgrades coming hot and heavy. It's kind of the point of this series, but a lot of people too, to go along with that, a lot of people were concerned about it being too easy and getting too many upgrades. There is a punishment for losing. We just haven't lost yet, as you would hope a YouTuber wouldn't in Division 10. You would probably prefer somebody playing this game to at least be good enough to storm Division 10, even though we went to overtime with Team Laine. But that's the point. We haven't lost yet, but we could at any moment. And if and when we do, because it is of course going to happen in this series, we'll take a look at the stats, and whoever was just in general the worst player on our team in that game is gone. Even if it's a new upgrade, I mean with the exception of Matthews or Laine, but even if it's our second best player on the team, if he had an off game, if he was a -4 and just did absolutely nothing, he's gone. Not only is he gone for the moment, he's gone permanently. If we lose, whatever player is removed is then barred from appearing for that team again. They still could appear for the other team. That's the bonus for the opposition. Is, say for example we end up with James Neal and he ends up on Team Laine. If we lose and James Neal was the worst player, he is no longer allowed on Team Laine, but then he also becomes eligible again for Team Matthews. So I just wanted to go over that very quickly, and of course there is still room to change that up a little bit. So again, if and when we lose, it's punishment for one team and a positive for the other. And in that game, for example, even if Laine were to get 5 points, if we lose that game, we don't get any of those upgrades. But enough about Team Laine, because we are starting off with Team Matthews today. The new top line, Dylan Larkin, Matthews himself, and Tyler Toffoli. I was tempted to keep the Toronto line together as a result of me not. Peter Holland is down on the 4th line. I should note as well, at the end of the last episode, we got the reward pack for winning the Div 10 title. We ended up with Darren Helm and Tom Gilbert, and like I mentioned then, the rule is going to be if it's a reward pack, they can immediately play, whoever's in that pack, and they're not team exclusive. So you will see Darren Helm on both teams. If Team Matthews, like say in this game we get a rage quit, whatever's in that 7.5k pack would be exclusive. But for reward packs, fair game for everybody. Darren Helm is on the new second line with Eric Holla and William Nylander, Renee Bork with Andrew Shaw and Cal Clutterbuck, Peter Holland with Brooks Lake and Ryan Hartman, as Colin Greening and Anthony Mantha take a seat. And actually, there was one other guy, and I don't remember who it was, and I don't really care. I don't really care. Defensively, the new top pairing is Zdeno Chara with Tom Gilbert, Dan Girardi with Patrick Weirkoch, and Braden McNabb with Radko Gudas. Adam Clendenning was solid for us, but he doesn't have an active synergy, and that is why he is taking a seat. Robin Leonard, of course, is the goaltender. Team Matthews looking pretty good. What can we do with this new look team, though? Let's find out. Toffoli, Larkin had no speed. Toffoli finds it again. What a save. That would have been a hell of a lucky break. Alright, can my fucking... Like, I still have 2/3 of my second line on the ice. Oh, good move from him. We get the poke. Holy shit, he batted that out of the air. Darren Helm, good move. Darren Helm, right into the glove of Mason. Ah, Weirkoch, come on. Can I please switch to Dan Girardi? That's all I was trying to do. Darren Helm getting bumped by his own teammates. Eric Holla. Could it bounce? Yes, it can. An awful goal. Simply awful from Eric Holla. But I'll take it. We have the lead. Matthews not on the ice at the time, unfortunately.
Trying to go to Kane. The Capitals wheel one ahead up the wing.
Good hit from Radko.
Toronto's got it in their own end.
Gudis. Ranger Shaw. Clutterbuck with the fucking beautiful shots. Oh my god. Alright, we'll chalk that one up as one I did not expect. What a freaking laser from Cal Clutterbuck. Not to be a dick, I just want to watch it again. What a wrister from Cal Clutterbuck. I switch to Girardi. Thank you.
Scooped up by Dan Girardi. Loose puck, the defense got in the way there. Good defensive play, hand to eye and center ice. And the loose puck taken by Momies.
Oh, good pass and a big save from Leonard. And then Leonard gives up the wrap. Was that Adam Henrique? Yes, it was. That was a rough shift for me there. Good goal on his part. There you go. Good goal on his part. And just like that, the momentum dies down a little bit. Braden McNabb drops for Clutterbuck and a huge glove save from Steve Mason. Flashing the leather, looking like Roberto Luongo out there. Good hit from Hartman. Couldn't pick it back up though. Oh, Big Z, you gotta put your arms up. Huge swing and a miss. I mean, that's what I'm holding the hit stick for. Cannot poke check, and he gets the goal. We are tied. We are tied. I have had absolutely no momentum in this game at all. Really struggling with player switching. Really struggling with poke checking, as you can see there. I'm glad number 23 just decided to look at him, but one way or another, what was I talking about, guys? We're tied. Austin Matthews really hasn't been a factor yet in this game. There he is, just like that. Just like that, as I said it. We needed that one. We drew the penalty right at the end of the second period, and 18 seconds in, Austin Matthews gets the lead back and gets us our first upgrade of the game. Toffoli to Matthews. Austin Matthews. What a save by Mason, robbing us of another upgrade.
Gets in, looks over his options here. Through the corner. Terrific determination by
Attaboy Girardi. Attaboy. Gets it to Nylander. William Nylander somehow loses that. Girardi to Weirkoch. Tip in front. Holla. Good chance. Eric Holla. Backdoor pass for Darren Helm. That is a debut goal. Still, I don't know. I don't know whether or not I want that to be a 7.5K pack, but I'll take it. We have a 4-2 lead. Things are looking good. Eric Holla draws another pen. Yes. 2 for 2 on the power play. Austin Matthews is out. Would get a point here. Would definitely get a point here. Matthews to Larkin, and there's another debut goal and another upgrade courtesy of the Matthews assist. We have taken over in this third period. My God. Good poke there.
Carried right up the middle of the ice. Solid defensive play to break up the rush.
Dylan Larkin.
Gets in. What'll he do? Poke checked away by
Matthews can't get through. Yeah.
Puck grabbed, they're ready.
Larkin finds it. That's that's a bit dirty. That's a bit unfair. Momentum squarely and surely on my side at this point, and I'll take it. Dylan Larkin with another debut goal.
Shot away. Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you gotta find a way to put
And that will do it. A 6-2 final. Much closer throughout the first two periods. That was a tough game. That was a tough game, and I'm not just saying that to emphasize the fact that if we lose, we were to lose a player. That was a pretty tough game for the first two periods. It just so happened that we managed to really turn it on there and get the win. And actually, I'll show you the box score. The shots will show. 6 shots for me in the first. He outshot me in the second period. That third period, though, found my magic with a couple of early goals. So overall here, for upgrades, we are looking at the 2 from Austin Matthews. If we go debut goal, it would technically be a hat trick. 2 debut goals from Larkin and the goal from Darren Helm. So we're looking at a considerable amount of upgrades here for Team Matthews. Alright guys, now before I decide for sure what to do in regards to the debut goal reward packs, we did earn 2 upgrades with Team Matthews, so let's get down to business as you get a look at my opponent's team. Evander Kane, of course, not available. A lot of expansion players, which is key because I do want to keep synergies active, mainly the team shot blocking synergy active for my current team as long as possible to really help boost up some of those weaker players. But right here, it's looking like because of the expansion players, Eric Holla, maybe even Andrew Shaw, that they are on the chopping block moving forward. But let's get to your 2 options here. The first poll is going to be between teammates. It's going to be between Logan Couture, as you get a look at his card there, pretty solid, and Mikhail Bodker, who we had in Bork's Battalion for a bit. Not a bad player in the time that we had with him. 2 very, very strong options there. And getting to the second poll, much like in the last episode, you're going to have a choice between another strong forward or defensive help. And that first forward is going to be that first player. That forward option is going to be Jason Pominville. A pretty damn good card. Arguably overrated at this point, but not too bad. The defensive option that he's going up against is Hampus Lindholm. We need another left-handed shot in there on the point, and he would be a good addition. So once again, your 2 options, Logan Couture versus Mikhail Bodker, Jason Pominville versus Hampus Lindholm. So here's the deal, guys. Here is what I've decided on. I'm going to leave it up to a poll. Surprise, surprise. Of course, I love to get your input for this series. So I want to know from you, and that special pack is ridiculous, but I want to know from you, because we had the 3 debut goals, we could get 115 and a 7.5K, or the final option, no debut packs. Let me know what you think. If it is decided that we are getting the debut packs, we will of course do whatever option wins that poll at the start of the next episode before playing with Team Matthews. Alright guys, Team Laine has quite a bit of pressure on them as Matthews of course has at least the 2 upgrades coming his way and potentially a lot more help if we go with those debut goal reward packs. And looking at the new Team Laine and that new top line in particular, Evander Kane, Nathan McKinnon, who won the poll, and Patrick Laine, the new second line, Eric Holla, with Darren Helm, of course, as I said, not exclusive to either team, and William Nylander, Bork, Shaw, Clutterbuck, Holland, Like, and Hartman make up the bottom 6. The defense, the top pair, Shane Gostisbehere and Jeff Petrie, one hell of a card. Second pairing is Patrick Weirkoch and Dan Girardi. John Michael Lyles is with Adam Glendening. So you see the difference there. Both teams looking quite different looks defensively. It'll be interesting to see what that new top pairing can do for us. Gostisbehere and Petrie. And of course the goaltending, it is still Cam Ward with Mike Condon. Offensively, it's looking a lot brighter, I'd say. Not by a tremendous amount, but it is looking brighter for Team Laine. Can that top line deliver, though? That's the question.
The center gets in and he'll look over his options.
Petrie wanted to go to Laine. Oh, that's not good. Big save from Cam Ward. I don't know what the hell my right defender was doing. He made no effort to close down. We're having trouble breaking out with this top line. Evander Kane back in Winnipeg, and Anders Nilsson with a huge glove save.
The Jets have it up the wing.
Oh, switch me to Gostis there, please. Thank you. That was a bad turnover. That was a bad turnover. Good poke from Kane. Kane somehow doesn't get the follow-up, though.
Sometimes you can be too cute. You're in the middle of the ice. You want to make a perfect shot. He misses the net.
Ah, come on, Girardi. Win that battle. Not, wow. Cam Ward. I'm going to say not good. Cam Ward, especially. Not good there. Don't know how many times I was supposed to knock it off of his tape in order to get that puck. Nino Niederreiter. One-man machine. Wow. Awful from Cam Ward. Laine. Does he have the speed? Yes, he does. Patrick Laine is tripped and will get a penalty shot. Oh, my God. We need a goal so badly. We get an upgrade as well. Patrick Laine. What can we do here? What can we do? And a big save. Good on his part. Good on his part. I was waiting for the poke check because of how far out of the or how high in the blue paint he was. It's a good save, man. I can't even fault him. I went for a simple move and he followed me. Helm gets the tie up. Weirkoch is blocked, and we cannot get these second chance opportunities. Weirkoch wanted to go to Holla, but he's too busy just, you know, just gliding around. No reason to. Oh my God, please. I can accept the trip, but the whole skating around the puck. Fuck me.
Girardi's going, gets in, looks over his options here. Just a backhand, just wide. Winnipeg's leaving the defensive zone.
Clutterbuck. Cal Clutterbuck gets the goal. Cal Clutterbuck, beautiful. He's done all right for me so far in this series. That is a huge goal. I am off my game today. I'm going to really need to step up here to avoid disaster. What a goal, though, for Cal Clutterbuck. I will take it.
Gets across, looks over his options. Broke it up well with the poke check.
Peter Holland, the jump deep to get through. Peter Holland. Back-to-back episodes with a jump deep goal. Actually, I think the jump deep goal was in Bork's Battalion. But consecutive sessions, because I did record the last episode of this in Bork's Battalion back-to-back. I'll take it. The jump deep. OP for me. As of late, great goal for Holland.
It looks to me sometimes as the goaltender's guessing a bit, and when he guesses,
You mean now you're hitting the A button? You mean now all of a sudden you don't want to watch replays? Oh no. I'm talking shit to a Div 9 player. Patrick Laine, the quick bomb, and he gets it. It's automatic. It is automatic, and there is the upgrade. What a bomb from Patrick Laine. Beautiful stuff. McKinnon on the assist. We just step across the line, fire it home with Laine. Beautiful. Good play there. Come on, Bork. Come on. Rene Bork. Not enough speed. Good on him to catch up. Rene Bork, another chance. Clutterbuck finds it. Cal Clutterbuck. 4 unanswered goals. The poor bastard's falling apart. And part of me is just crumbling because it's like, oh yeah, cool, I'm winning. This is Div 9. We're not supposed to be struggling this much. Cal Clutterbuck, his second goal.
Opening face-off of the third period.
For Laine. Patrick Laine with the windmill. The power move tried to go 5-hole. Didn't have the time to pull back in. Great effort from Laine.
And he's held up against the boards.
Patrick Laine. Full speed ahead. Windmill. Patrick Laine. Huge poke there. Over Evander Kane. What a save.
And the puck is grabbed by Marlowe. Terrific breakup of the odd man rush.
Good work from Petrie, with the exception of him not picking up that puck for absolutely no reason. That's okay, though. That's how this game works, right? You make 2 good plays, 3rd time was the charm. And he gets the goal with Patrick Marleau. Cool.
Sure if that puck got the traffic, he's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
Dan Girardi, quick shot gets through, rebound chance. Haula snipes it. What a goal for Eric Haula. Like I said, he has been great so far for both teams, really. And we get that goal back very, very quickly. And that'll do it. That will do it. Another scare. Another scare. But we were able to turn it on in the 3rd period. Interesting. An interesting set of games as we begin our journey in Division 9. You get a look, though, at the final stats. Pretty one-sided. But, like I said, it was, I mean, 2nd period, we turned it on. It was a closer game, though. It felt like a closer game. That's all I can say. But once again, we end this episode 1 goal for Patrick Laine. Still no assists. Still no assists for Patrick Laine. But a good goal, or a good set of goals, a good game for Cal Clutterbuck. We're only getting 1 upgrade with Team Laine. No debut goals. The 1 goal from Laine. So let's go ahead and take a look at the opponent's team. Alright guys, so here we go. And the choice is fairly obvious. Only 1 upgrade. Very limited options as you get a look at my opponent's team. Stresses me out even more that I struggled at certain times during that game. And while you might think someone like Jay Bouwmeester would be a decent upgrade, because we only have 1 option, it's going to be between 2 forwards. The first option is Paul Stastny, not the fastest skater in the world, but deking and puck control. Those 4 stats all the way through 91s. Not a bad player, and of course 90 faceoffs as well. The other option is Patrick Marleau. Again, could be used as a left wing or as a center. Not a bad card either. So for Team Laine, Patrick Marleau or Paul Stastny, that is up to you. And guys, that will do it. Episode 3 of Matthews versus Laine is in the books. Needless to say, Austin Matthews winning the race right now, not only in the stat column, but with his team. And that team's only going to get better, especially depending on what we do with the debut goal reward packs. Call it what you will. Guys, I hope you did enjoy. Of course, if you did, feel free to hit that like button to help support the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already to continue following this series and others. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Simple as that.